Hey everybody, welcome to Monster Monday. It is the last Monster Monday of the year. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I can't even believe that's the 30th of December already. It's crazy how fast time goes. So, are you ready for this new year?
I am.
Yeah. You all
I
done with
think so.
Christmas? You get your stuff like dialed in now for the new year. I see you still got a Christmas tree up behind you. So you must not
Yeah.
be one of the creepy people that takes their shit down the day after
No,
Christmas.
no, we still got a real tree up in the living room. Still got all my decorations up. They'll stay up for a
Yeah,
while.
I have a real tree, and that tree will stay up until I don't know. It'll be at least. Well, Amy's leaving, so it'll be into January, like January 10th. Everybody be gone, and then we'll take it down. So I'm in no hurry. When I take my tree down every year, I take it out. I have a spot in my backyard, and I put the tree in the backyard, and I tie it up so it stands up all year. I leave it in the tree case and everything,
Do you?
and I put it
Do
in
you?
the spot. And it just looks like there's a tree out there. And a couple years ago, it died and was all brown. So I went out there and painted it green. I just took a spray can and painted it green, and it looked good for the rest of the summer. So,
That's a good
and that
idea.
yeah, it works out good. The birds love it. And so then when I need my tree stand, I just go out there and get a new tree. I walk out in the woods, cut that tree down, get my tree stand, and stand it back up. So it's pretty good. So I don't know. I'm ready for the new year. It's
Me
nice.
too.
I've been chilling out here now the last, I guess, week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever I've been home. And it's so nice not to have to be like on the run around. Like I don't have any family out here, so my immediate family is all I got. So it was nice because Christmas came, and other than my immediate family, we don't have any other family to go to, and so it was nice. We just got to chill out and enjoy
Yeah.
Christmas. So that was nice. Way more relaxed. Unlike your guys' Christmas number one, Christmas number two, Christmas three. I thought maybe you'd be having a Christmas something going on today. And it'd be, what are we at, number five?
Yeah, no. No, just three. Just three Christmases.
Yeah, that's
But that
it.
was
Yeah,
enough. That was enough.
that is enough. That is enough. So, what else you got planned for the winter? Anything fun?
Uh Daytona.
Does that count
That's
as
not
winter? That's like March.
that's not really winter.
Well, where you're at, that's winter.
That that is
I
winter,
never
yeah.
went. I never went to
It's
Daytona the whole
cold,
time.
you know.
Yeah, I never went to Daytona once when I lived in Minnesota because it was a pain in the ass to get my motorcycle out. Like I'm not going through all that just to trailer
It's
it
a
somewhere. I'm like,
process.
yeah,
We have to plan like before the snow comes. Yeah, it's a process. So
yep, yeah. Daryl,
that's
my buddy
true.
there, yeah,
Yeah.
he lives just north of the cities, and I give him shit because they got to put their motorcycles away so fast, and I like to rub it in because it's super nice to. Typically, this year I don't care because I don't plan on riding, but typically it's pretty nice when you can ride, year round. I like that.
Yeah. Dylan rode
So
yesterday.
I saw that. That was pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Not very far. It's been
It was
super
raining.
foggy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's like here. It's been foggy because it's been super wet. It was warm and raining, so it's just been nothing but mud here. And I hate that. I'd rather just have snow. We had such a nice Christmas. It was all wintry and nice, and and then it just gets warm and now it's all muddy and nasty. So it just sucks. But I tell you, I've been busy. I have we got the logo done for the Geo Hunt, so that was good. And we got the M79, the Monster 79. We got that logo we're working on. Craig is making me some beanies right now. So we got some Mile Monster Inc. beanies that we wanted to try out. He made a beanie. Thought I had mine right here, but I love the beanie because I like my head covered, but not a big thick thing. So I like what he's got. So
I was
he's
looking
making
around
me.
for mine. He made a bunch for work too, and they
Yeah,
turned out
that's right.
so awesome.
Yeah, we got this. We got the same ones. I'm gonna see if I have it sitting. I was working on my Nope. I don't know where it is. I had it probably next to my bed. I probably wore it until I went to bed. But anyhow, we got beanies. Going to say Mile Monsters Inc. on it, and then we got the logo. So I'm working on the sign up for the Geo Hunt. I hope to have that done by the 1st with all the details. So I'm pretty excited about that because that Geo Hunt's going to be really fun, and it's going to give people, give people an excuse to go explore some of the country and go find some things, and it's just going to be kind of fun to see people where they find them and get a picture of it. And because I was telling somebody, it might have been Craig when we were talking, but I'm not a big roadside attraction kind of guy. So when I see things, it's like they just strike me as being interesting or stupid. So those are the things that got a coin put there. So some things people are just going to laugh and be like, why would he stop here? And other things, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And, and that's why people are going to be there. So, but it's going to be fun. I think they're literally the four corners of the country and beyond. So it's going to be pretty cool when we put it all together. So I'm pretty excited. And yeah, so we got, somebody's just asking about hats. Yeah, we'll have hats. There's a bunch of stuff coming. So this new year, we're going to be a lot more organized. Mandy's cracking the whip. She wants things organized. So I'm not going to be riding as much. So I'm going to take the time to stay on top of some things a little better. Last year, everything got away from me. So this year, hopefully it'll be a little bit different. So be all good. That's all I got for anything going on. I'm just happy everybody wrapped it up. Such a good year. Luma's finishing up and he's at 100 and I don't know what he's at, 107,000 maybe miles that he's at. So that's pretty cool. I think that's really awesome that you can, I'm looking up his miles right now. I think it's pretty awesome that I can put 100,000 miles on a motorcycle and come in third, for the mileage, the mileage for the year. I think that's so awesome to do that. Yeah. Luma's just under 108,000. So he's at 108,000 miles with his, with some other bikes. Cause I know he didn't record all of his miles, on every bike. So he's over 108,000. I was over 102,000. And there's a Glenn Novotny who lives in Minnesota. And he is right now has 100,000 logged into his Revert. I know he's going to be more than that. So I bet he'll be 105. So I just think it's awesome that he can put 102,000 miles in and come in third place. I think I get more of a kick out of that than if I would have won it. I think it's so awesome that I do 102,000 miles and like, oh, that's cute. It's like if they only gave away prizes for the top two, I wouldn't even get honorable mention. So that's pretty good. And Iceman, he's going to be doing it next year. So we're going to have a monster rolling on doing another 100,000 miles. And we're also going to have the two monsters riding every day. So this will be the first time that we have two riding, Rolo and Star, and they're going to start off in Texas, or one's in Texas, I guess. I don't think Denise is down there, but they're starting on Wednesday. And there'll be a bunch of people getting down there. So going to ride with Loco, his last ride tomorrow. And then they'll be riding with Frankie in Texas on the 1st. So that's pretty cool. And I hope next year somebody steps up and says, I want to ride every day of the year for a year and see who that is. And if her name is Misty, that'll be awesome.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I do know that if anybody said that to me, I'm like, I am not doing that, period. Like there's not a chance that I want to do that. So it's not happening. Yeah.
I hate to be not positive, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I like to remain positive, and I'm positive I'm not doing that. That's I couldn't even make it. Like there's no way. Like even just on Christmas, I couldn't get my bike up out of my driveway. It was covered in snow. And I'm like, I would have had to trailer it to get it out of my driveway. If anybody's been to my house, I got a pretty steep hill going from the corner of my driveway up to the road. So like I wasn't getting a bike out of there. That's the only way out of my house. So that wasn't happening. So Raindrop, I see you're on here. I got your text, but I didn't see it in a timely fashion. So I wasn't ignoring you. I just wasn't paying attention. So hit me up tomorrow and I'll Yeah, I hope somebody does it in 2026 too. But hit me up, Raindrop tomorrow. I'll be around all day. So if you need something, let me know. But that's really all I got. We got a bunch of cool stuff coming up, but we're gonna change some things and do some things for the Monster Miles, and we'll have a champion for that by tomorrow night. So we'll have all kinds of good stuff coming up. You got anything on the boys? I know it's been busy with Christmas and everything. You got anything you want to hit on, or?
Just a couple things, and then I was going to say, well, Loco, I'm sure you saw he struggled a little bit, but he's on day 365 today, so he's.
And that's crazy too. That he's on 365 because all he has left is his bonus day, and that's it. And talk about overcoming obstacles. Like he's had just a busy year between his employment stuff, family stuff, a Hokahay, weather, bike issues, and now trying to finish it up and get to Texas. He started this in Texas, and now he's getting to Texas again to wrap it up, and and then have to get all the way home and on a borrowed bike now. I tell you what, my hat's off to him. To get 366 is pretty impressive. I feel a little bad we didn't have things more ramped up for him, but this year was just so busy with a gazillion other things. It just kind of like felt like he was always in the shadows, but he's done a hell of a job with it, that's for sure. So and to keep it going, now we got 2 more rolling into the next year. We'll learn and do things a little better for him. So it's all good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's all good. But what do you got for the boys? Anything?
Boy, just a little bit. I just kind of asked them all what their favorite Christmas gift was and what they're doing for New Year's. So that's basically all I have. And Alfie said he had a great Christmas. He got everything he wished for and then some. And January, he and his mom are coming for treatment. I don't have the date yet, but maybe you know that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's January 9th.
Okay. I knew it was coming up. I know they said soon,
Yeah.
but I didn't know the date. Okay. And they posted that they're doing the Fight for Alfie New Year's Day dip. And I just kind of wanted a quick brief on that if anybody wants to donate to that, if you go to Fight for Alfie. Alfie's actually diving in this year, so that's pretty awesome. Ice cold water.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm not diving there. I'll gladly donate, but I'm not diving in.
Yeah. So
no thanks.
Cool. I shared it too on my page, so we got that. Mr. Jack, he said he had a good Christmas. His favorite gift was his tickets for this Saturday for the Man City match in Manchester, so he can watch his football. And no plans for New Year's, as they have football on Saturday. So football,
Fun.
soccer.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Half football.
Yeah. Drew had a great Christmas. Can't really pick a favorite gift, he said. He was extremely happy with everything. He got all kinds of stuff. He got an electric fireplace. He got smart devices that work with voice activation. He got a tablet. Got all kinds of stuff. No New Year's plans other than he'll be up late gaming and drinking possibly energy drinks. So that's Drew's plans. Limited.
Hey, welcome to the new year of a teenager, or not even quite a teenager. Yeah, teenager for him, but the energy drinks and PlayStation. So that's the epitome of making it. Yep, I made it.
Mr. Gavin had a fantastic Christmas as well. He loved all his Lego sets. His favorite one is the Notre Dame Cathedral that he can't wait to build. New Year's will be pretty uneventful for them as they leave early New Year's Day for Hawaii.
Yeah, he's pretty excited about that Make-A-Wish. He's going to Hawaii, and he's going to go to an ATV park, and he's going to ride a 4-wheeler, something. They got it set up that he can do it, so they got it figured out. So I know he's pretty excited about that. And today he was at some like zoo type thing, like a safari someplace in Texas. So I don't know where that is, but it looked pretty cool. He was sending me pictures of it, and he was playing with some animals, and it looked pretty cool.
That's awesome. Turbo had a wonderful Christmas as well. Of course, his favorite gift was the concert tickets, and he's still on cloud 9 over that. He spent yesterday customizing his RC Impala, and New Year's Day will be spent home barbecuing and s'mores in the backyard.
That's awesome. Amy just got a little s'more making thing. It's like this big around, and you make a fire to real wood. So it's like for a tabletop, but it actually put in wood in it. So I thought that was kind of fun. Like the
Is that
other
like one of
stupid
those
thing.
little stainless things that you get?
Yeah.
Or is it
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, she got it. It was a bonus she got from somewhere, like earned it from being a nice person, I guess. I don't know where it came from, but she got to pick a prize. So, and I just saw that Twitch is bringing the popcorn machine. So the traveling popcorn machine that she's headed to Tyler for to kick off the Crazy Ladies run. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I wish I was going. You know, I said no. There's no way I want to do that now. Now that it's getting close, I'm like, I wish I was going to be there, but not happening. I can't wait. I'm going to have a popcorn party here at home instead, and I'm going to whoop my family's ass in Monopoly. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm going to beat my family at a board game. And I say, and Mandy's already in Texas. So everybody's in Texas partying it up. So they're already there. Mandy's there. Twister's on her way. Loco's coming. So people are coming from the four corners of the country going down there to whoop it up. But I know Raindrop's going to play Tequila Jenga and get killed at that. So that'll be good.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting. That'll be perfect. So that's my plans for the New Year's is board games, popcorn, and Jack Daniels. I think I'm going to drink a little bit tomorrow night, being I'm going to stay home anyhow.
I got a martini shaker for Christmas, so I got to try that out. I'm going to make martinis.
I don't think I like martinis. What's in a martini? Because I think I've had one and I thought they taste like ass, so I've never really.
Well, I don't know. I'm using vodka, so I like vodka.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I had one and I didn't like it at all, so no thanks.
I usually like them. Pretty good. Came with a bunch of recipes. We'll give it a try.
That'll be fun. It will be fun. It's so nice because you're like how guys think when their wife is pregnant. Like, yeah, I got a sober driver. Well, you have that all the time. So it's like it's so fun. Like you can always just plan. You can always just plan your good time. Like, I'm gonna try vodka tonight. I'm gonna try tequila, whatever. Like you're just always happy to be giving it a try because Dylan's over there going, I got it. You had to deal with a few years of dipshittery. You had a few years of dipshittery, but now it's being paid back by sober cabs and tucking you into bed and giving you the garbage can when you need it, and everything's perfect. So it's a pretty good trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good trade, right?
I like it. It's a good trade.
My dog just came in here and he's getting old and his hips are going bad. He just fell down the stairs. I don't know if you can hear that.
Aww.
See if I kill her. Hey, Fury.
Funny.
See? I don't know. Hey, Fury. Yeah, he's I don't know, he's not that old, but his hips are terrible. They're fading fast. So I don't know. It makes me sad, but anyhow, you got anything else? I don't know where we left off. I
was just going to mention that poor Jack's fractured his arm. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes.
He had a good Christmas, but he fractured his little arm, and he's doing good. Mom says he's doing good. And his favorite gift was a PS5. And New Year's he'll be banging pots and pans, I guess.
I don't know how he broke his arm, but I just assumed that his sister pushed him down because that's how all injuries happen at that age,
Yeah.
And even if they didn't, even if that's not how it happened, that's a story. That's a story you can use.
Exactly. Yeah. I guess he's doing pretty good, but prayers to little Jax.
I felt bad for him because at that age, it just sucks. They got to deal with that Christmas time, and now he's got to deal with an arm being in a cast, and he fell off a trike. That's just a start of issues for boys, and DMD boys with all the medication and everything, they get a little brittle, some brittle bones. I don't know if that was his case or if he just fell, because boys in general just break shit and get hurt a little more often than they're supposed to, but it happens. But I feel bad that happened, and they're yeah, there you go. And the trike landed on him, so he tumbled it pretty good. So I bet he took it like a champ. I just have a feeling he cried, and then he just took it like a champ. Like, got his cast on, then he's like, all right, man, that's right. I'm tough, so I'm gonna super trooper up and take it. So that's my guess. Okay. So I don't know if I'm right or not, but I'm thinking he probably took it pretty good. But I feel bad for him. That does suck.
Yeah.
When that happens. So yeah, well, thank you for reminding me that, because I forgot about that he fell and got hurt. But if you got to be in a cast for a while, wintertime's a good time to do it.
It's a good time, yeah.
Get over that. So. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, he didn't even cry. Yeah. Yeah. That's next level tough. I would have cried. I would have I remember I broke my leg when I was pretty little, like second grade, and I snapped my leg, and you could hear it snap. It was super loud, especially, I don't know if it was, because it was my leg or what, but you could hear it plain as day. And then I fell off the hay, and I landed on the bottom, and I just yelled at my sister to go get Dad. I broke my leg. And she ran into the house, and we had two barn doors side by side to leave. They were only apart by like 6 feet. One of them was nailed shut during the wintertime, and the other one we used. She ran right into the one that was nailed shut in a full panic to go get my dad. And she just plows the door. And I think she was going to cry harder than I was after she face planted off the door and bounced around to go get my dad. So that was pretty funny. But I remember I was so scared, like I didn't have time to cry until later. Like the adrenaline and the shock of breaking your leg and being scared is like, I didn't cry right away. I waited a little bit, and then I cried, but I definitely cried. So, and he barely cried. So that's all good. All right. Well, that's all I got. I'm going to go make popcorn and chillax. I think there's a football game on or something tonight. Kid was talking about, so I'm going to do a lot of nothing. So I hope everybody has a great New Year's. What are you doing for New Year's? What'd you say? Other than the margarita, you staying home to do it though?
Just staying home pretty much. Dylan's going fishing, and I'm probably going to make martinis. So
that's probably the thing I miss most about living in Minnesota is the fishing. Like I miss winter ice fishing. Yeah, I miss ice fishing. I used to do that all the time, and I love to do that. I told Gavin I got to take him up there ice fishing. So maybe next winter we'll plan a monster fishing trip and go up there in the wintertime and go ice fishing. Bring everybody there. Bring everybody to Minnesota when it's 20 below zero. I think that'd be kind of fun.
There you go.
And it's definitely, Melissa, it's definitely ice fishing in Minnesota, unless they're going to some crazy dam that doesn't have ice over it. But other than that, I'm definitely say he's going ice fishing.
Yeah, definitely ice.
Yeah, they're driving on the lakes up there, right?
Most of them is 4-wheelers right now. We've had a couple trucks go through, so not. But by after this weekend, it's supposed to get really cold now the next couple of days, so you'll be driving on it soon. But right now, he's taking side by side.
Yeah, that's all I used anyhow. Like when I used to fish, I used to stop at the shore and take my side by side and use that. It was just easier, man. My big diesel pickup trucks, I was like. Yeah. I don't need to park that in the lake. And I almost put it in the lake with Amy on a trip at Lake of the Woods. We didn't know the ice was bad, and we were parked out there, and the ice was busting all around us. And
no.
we had four pickup trucks out there in the pitch black, and then found out we were only like 50 yards from the open water. So that wasn't the smartest thing I ever did, but God loves right most, so I was fine.
You did.
Yeah, it is fun. It is fun driving on the lakes. You know, Melissa, you talk about driving on lakes. It's pretty cool driving on a lake, and
We take
I
it
brought
for
my kids
granted.
back.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah.
I brought the kids back, and we were driving a lake, and they asked when we were going to get on the lake. I said we've been on the lake, you know. And then I stopped and just took the auger out and drilled a hole right in the road, and kept driving. They thought that was the coolest thing. So that's pretty fun. So yeah. Here's the goat. Yeah, my weirdo kid loves the cold and fishing. Yeah, I don't think Gavin's gonna like the cold that it takes in fishing, because Gavin says he likes the cold, but when we were on a motorcycle ride, it was like 50. It was like 50, and he's like, I can't hardly take this. And I'm like, that's not cold. When it gets to 20 below zero, you'll know the definition of cold.
It's gonna be -1 Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. And -1 is not that bad for January.
No, it's not. That's actually warm this time of year.
Yeah, I mean, there was times it'd be 20, 30 below zero it'd get to 0 for a high during the day, you know, but then at nighttime it would be, 20, 30 below. That's when it's cold. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, and there's like villages out there. There's like cities on some of the lakes. It doesn't even look like like a small town. They look like a big town. Like there was more people on Mille Lacs Lake than the town I actually lived in. Yeah, and here's Jerry. Yeah, is it colder than the deer blind? Yeah, it's a little bit colder than the deer blind we were hunting in Texas. When I had my shirt on like this, and it was like the perfect day to be hunting in a blind. It was like it cooled all the way down to 72. So it's much colder. Yeah, you should experience it, but nowadays everybody just goes and fishes in those houses anyways, and it's 85 degrees, so it doesn't even matter a whole lot. When we used to fish outside, so you're standing out there freezing. Yeah, my tip up would go up, and you'd run over there, and there'd be ice on it. You had to bust the ice free to get the fish out of it, so that was kind of fun. But that's always a good time. All right, I keep rambling on, so I'm gonna go. You got anything else?
That's all I got. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Dylan. The highlight of my whole week. So next week, Monster Monday will be on the 6th, and that will be perfect timing, because then we'll unleash all this stuff. I think I'll just wait till Monster Monday to unload the GeoHunt stuff. So,
that'd be cool. Yeah.
I was going to do it on the 1st, but I don't care to deal with it tomorrow night. So I'll just do it on Monster Monday and the 6th. So if anybody's wondering about the GeoHunt, the details will be that on next Monday, the 6th. And then we'll have the girls riding their ride. They'll be on day 6 by then. It'll be super easy. The first month is the only month I can keep track of the days really easy. After that, it becomes a struggle for me to do math and keep up with everything. So it's all good. Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. I'll see everybody in a week. I'm going to be chilling. I hope everybody enjoys their new year. Be safe. Have fun. Have fun, everybody down in Texas riding for Locos 366. Thank you for all showing up to support that. And to the girls, for the Crazy Ladies, they're kicking off on the 1st. Good luck to you. I'm sure I'll be talking to everybody on that day. But to everybody, cheer them on and be all good to go. So it'll be perfect. So I'll see everybody, and we'll talk to you next week. Peace.
Bye.